Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hold on, I got to mute my phone.
You're ill-prepared again.
I am. I never am.
How's everybody tonight?
How we doing, guys? Good evening. It's Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
This is our new night, hopefully. We'll see. We don't really stream that much.
We don't have a regular thing.
I figured, well, when we were Wednesday nights with Whiskey Six, we were going Wednesdays with Bourbon School on an odd schedule.
Right.
But I think we're probably going to do Thursdays because that's going to be the new Whiskey Six night. So welcome. Thank you all for being here.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Got 9 folks here so far, right at the beginning. That's really nice. That's good. So hello to the people who have come. Bob Chesbro, hello. Buffalo
Hi, Bob.
Lou,
Hi,
hello.
Lou. Hi, Rob.
Rob Walker, Seaway Whiskey Wire, Alan Christensen.
Hey, Alan.
Hello. How's it going, everybody? All right. So let's talk about what we're doing tonight. First, before we get into that, I'm just going to let everybody know we are doing a bottle giveaway today because we always do a bottle giveaway.
This channel gives away bottles.
We give away bottles. Tonight, it's going to be a Wild Turkey Rare Breed non-chill filtered. Now, for my Western New York friends, which is most of the people in the chat right now, I know this is not that big a deal for you. You guys, we get this pretty easily at the duty frees.
You said duty.
But, however, and ergo, no, it didn't make sense. Hence, but it is a lot more difficult for people who don't live near a border. And so I'll tell you a funny story. The last time we did an episode of the Whiskey Six, we were talking afterwards. Sean and Bobby and Myron, we were all kind of chatting about, the show and just kind of shooting the breeze. And I pulled this out, and no lie, all 3 of them got real close. They were like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, this is the non-chill filtered rare breed." And they're like, "Can you get us some?" And I did send one to Sean, and I'm going to try and get a couple more for Ben, Bobby, and Myron. But this is the non-chill filtered Travelers exclusive. And it is a full liter.
It's also very delicious.
And it is delicious. We did a little review on it, and I can tell you there is a difference. So I would say if you have ever wanted to try this, a $5 entry is a nice way to try to get a bottle. So every $5 super chat will get you one of these. Patreons, you are already entered once, so you are all set. But if you want to enter to win a Wild Turkey Rare Breed non-chill filtered, it comes in the box and everything. This will be like proof of life.
It's there.
There it is. Okay.
Okay.
So if you are interested, $5 super chat enters you, and it is really worth it. Now, fun fact that I just heard.
You're full of fun facts.
I am full of fun facts. Jason C. from the Mash and Drum just had, I'm not even sure who it was, somebody on from Wild Turkey. And they were talking about all kinds of stuff, like stuff that's coming. Lou, they talked about the LLME. I would watch it. You probably would enjoy it. But he did say...
Wow, Alan.
He did. Thank you, Alan.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Jeepers.
This gentleman, his name escapes me, but you can go watch the interview on Mash and Drum. But the gentleman was saying that the reason that this is not widely distributed is because the duty-free game is a pretty tight business. Like, they don't have a lot of shelf space, and if you want to get into it, they want something exclusive. So that's why this is a travel exclusive, because they are under contract to sell it only to the duty-frees. What he did say is that the contract is up and that this is now going to be widely available. He didn't exactly say when. He didn't give a timeline on it, but he said, soon. I'm going to assume within the next year, you're probably going to be able to find this. And we've always said, Sean from Whiskey Wars and myself have already said, that should just be the rare breed. Like, don't mess around. But now I understand a little more why it's not, because of the contract they have with the duty free.
Sure.
But this should be widely available in the kind of near future. Like I say, you can give a timeline, but for now, only if you're kind of near a border or near a duty free do you get it. So again, if you want to enter, guys, for a $5 super chat, that would be awesome. We are going to do a free flight giveaway. I am going to do an all weeded flight because we got the Penelope yesterday.
Oh my gosh, boy, was that Penelope weeded delicious.
So we'll include a 2-ounce sample of the Penelope weeded, a 2-ounce sample of the Rebel 10-year, a 2-ounce sample of the Maker's Mark Lost Recipe, and a 2-ounce sample of this King's Family weeded pick from Bourbon Together. I have a couple bottles of this, so actually I really enjoyed it, and somebody else, I believe actually it was Bob, didn't enjoy it so much, so we made a trade. So I have 2 bottles.
But this is what you traded Bob for when I was homesteading.
So we'll give you a 2-ounce sample of that. We'll do that towards the end.
Yep.
We'll do the hashtag for the free flight giveaway.
Okay, let's go.
All right, you ready? Okay, so
I took a nap right before this live stream.
You certainly did.
I needed a little bit of a rest. I knew we were going to be up late, and so I'm still waking up.
Okay. Well, this has been probably about 2 months ago. Within the last 2 months, you've probably seen a lot of people talking about Limestone Farms. It made the rounds to like every YouTube channel. And we had samples. They reached out to us and sent us samples.
That is so cool when
to review.
Stuff like that happens.
This is actually the first time we've ever, I think, gotten samples sent to us to review.
No, you got the bottles. Who sent you the bottles? That company, the Bourbon. They sent you full bottles of their.
Oh yeah, that wasn't really to review. That was more of a thank you, but wonderful experience. Yeah.
Okay,
Bob, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we'll thank you for highlighting that.
Keep going.
Yes. Hey Brian, what's up? Brian from Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts.
Hey Brian, Deb, if Deb is with you, which I'm sure she is.
Brookside Brewing put in $10. Thank you, Brookside Brewing. Appreciate you. Brian and Deb are actually going to do this. Brian, correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. I think it's Tuesday. You're going to do this Limestone Farms lineup, correct? So we tried to coordinate together to do this like as a dual live stream. But it just like we kept having stuff we wanted to do and we live stream so seldomly. And so like this week I was just like, Marianne, let's just do the Limestone Farms because I've been putting Tom off for so long. Tom is the rep and he's the one who reached out to us and I've been putting it off so long and I wanted to make sure that we got this done in a fair amount of time. I will say I am happy we're a little bit removed from everybody else because like it was honest to God, I got these samples and then I saw like boom, 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 boom. Every channel was doing it. And God bless them. They reached out to every channel. I mean, they got their name out there.
Yeah.
And that's great. And I would say the reviews I've seen, the videos that I've watched.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. Nope. Do not influence
So anyway,
Brian said life happens and we need to say thank you to Brookside Brewing.
Thank you
very much for your super chat.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So Limestone Farms is in oh shoot, I can't remember. See, I had a hold on, I'll do this.
Oh boy.
I had a email that Tom had sent me printed out and then I forgot to bring it downstairs.
Oh.
So but I've got it right here.
Samples to all the channels?
They sent samples to a bunch of channels. Yeah.
That's really smart.
Well, it's like marketing,
Hi,
right?
Deb.
You're getting your name out there. Hey, Deb.
There's my lady.
All right. So they're in Georgetown, Kentucky. They are run by Darren and Bethany Dillow.
Oh, I like it. A married couple?
Yes.
Wonderful.
They are a couple.
Awesome.
And so this is cool. Their partners are Tim and Greg Couch. Now, Greg Couch, you probably don't recognize the name, but Tim Couch was an NFL quarterback. He played for the Cleveland Browns. I don't know if he played for anybody else, but he was a quarterback at University of Kentucky. He's in the College Football Hall of Fame. So
are they brothers?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So
just
he's
making
one
sure
of.
They weren't a couple.
No.
You don't know.
No. But they are in like partners in
awesome.
This. So it's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Peter?
Hi,
nice
Peter.
to see you. So anyway, then by all accounts, they have some great plans. Like they're building this whole complex that's going to have restaurant, a hotel, a brand new state-of-the-art tasting
my
room.
God. I'd stay at a hotel at like a distillery. That would be cool.
And they're going to have the second largest pot still distillery in the United States, 4 2,500-gallon pot stills.
Oh my.
So pretty cool. Yeah, they're going to have an amphitheater, a 4,000-seat amphitheater. I'm just reading Tom's email here. Yeah, like this is going to be a destination to go to. They're putting the money in. They are investing to make this a destination to go to.
I love that.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. So they sent us 5 different samples. So these are 5 different bottles that they offer, and I have the order in which we should taste them and kind of some tasting notes, all the specs for each one. And so what we'll do is we'll start with lowest price. Hey, Stace. Lowest price.
Hi, Stacy.
To highest price, which also is lowest proof to highest proof.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. So their kind of starter offerings are called bloodlines. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were just saying blah, blah, blah. I was like, don't do that.
Bloodlust. No, bloodlines. Okay. So these are both under 100 proof. The one we're going to try first is just Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Give me your glass.
It is 94 to 96 proof, so it varies.
Okay.
The mash bill, 78% corn, 13% rye, 9% malted barley.
So it looks like the one we have is 94.
Now, I should say that all of these, no, put your glass on, I think it's 96.
No. Oh, 96. Yeah.
We should mention this is all sourced whiskey. It's all sourced from distilleries in Kentucky. I believe that the plan is they are going to eventually, they are distilling their own. They will have their own distillate eventually.
I wish you could see the fancy thing here.
But
paper.
Yeah, but when a new distillery starts, bourbon takes time, right? So they're sourcing from Kentucky. And what I like is they're not just sourcing, some young stuff. Everything is this is a blend of 6 and 9-year-old whiskeys. And I believe that 6 years is the youngest whiskey they have.
Okay, that's good.
So they are making an effort to buy some quality bourbon. So anyway, I'm going to shut up and let's just get into it.
Goodness gracious.
Shut up. I gave you the specs, tasting notes. It says bright honey cherries, soft rounded baking spices on the nose.
No.
Full and rich in the mouth, candied melon with some warm biscuit on the palate. Okay.
I'm not getting any of baking spices on the nose. It's a little ethanol-y. It's a little sweet.
This smells like there is some like mintiness. Do you get some mintiness?
No.
There's something like wintergreen.
No, I'm actually getting like a funk when I smell
like a wild turkey funk.
Yeah.
Well, they source from Kentucky. I wonder if that's one of the places they source from.
By the way, just vamping here while we're talking. Brian poured me something the other night, and he didn't tell me what it was, and I guessed what it was. It was the Knob Creek you poured for me, remember? And I guessed it. I thought not knowing what he was pulling up from his shelf of over 100 bottles, and I guessed it.
This is interesting.
I didn't even taste it yet.
This has a musty, almost kind of wild turkey funk to it. I like 100%.
Like I said.
It does have a weird, minty note to it. It is solidly inoffensive. Now, we should say this is their starter. This is the lowest level, and the SRP is $59.99. So that's where you start. I'm going to say, I'm going to be in all honesty, full disclosure, this does get pretty pricey. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the cheapest one you can buy, $59.99.
Are we going to be tasting more than just bourbon?
No, these are all bourbons.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, so this tastes like it smells.
There is a musty funk to it, and I don't.
Like I said, it tastes like it smells.
I've had bourbons that I do not like because they have too much of that. It's like a wet fur kind of mustiness. This is not that bad. There's a hint of it. It leans towards like a wild turkey funk to me.
It's bitter. It's a bitter finish.
See, I'm not getting bitterness. It's pretty sweet, but it comes and goes. It doesn't last a long time.
I'm not crazy about my first sips.
Okay. I think it's fine. I think this is a starter, right? So this is their initial offering. I think you taste a little bit of the age on it. I don't get any like youthfulness on it or anything. Like a lot of times with these new distilleries or these distilleries that are, and I kind of mentioned this before, these distilleries that are sourcing whiskey to make money, basically to bring money in.
Right. To get things up and running.
They're just they sometimes don't take the care to buy barrels that are well aged. Like, and sometimes you get a lot of youth even from their more expensive bottles. Right. So this
Brian said that my face said I'm not liking the funk, and he was right. And then he said I will like the high end bottles.
Do you see, Tom?
No.
One is turkey. I'm not gonna say it's probably. I'm not gonna sound like an idiot. Oh, I know this is the wild turkey. But so Tom is the rep. So hey, Tom, you see Tom? He's in everybody's chat.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh.
He's become a pretty regular member in the community. You see him around. So Tom, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm glad we finally got to doing this. I'm sorry it took us so long.
I'm sorry I wasn't crazy about the first sample.
I don't think it's bad. I think that mustiness kind of puts me off a little bit, but I think it's for the ground level, it's fine.
Now, look, you can put your glass on your nice paper, but where's my paper?
Just keep them in order. Okay.
All right, Captain.
So it's fine. The first one is fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one.
So real quick, we'll just remind you
that the next one. I'll start.
No. We got to do it in order.
Well, which one is it?
Just hold on.
Just let me pour while you're talking.
So, just reminding you, $5 super chat for a Wild Turkey Rare Breed non-chill filtered. That is a liter. That is the travel exclusive. So if you are interested in entering for that, go ahead and throw a $5 super chat.
I respect that.
Oh yeah,
awesome.
and I'm going to say straight up, Tom, we are honest. I think we are very honest. Like, and I'll say to everybody else watching, we got samples. We didn't get anything else. Like, we haven't been given anything to like give a good review or anything like that. They reached out. We said, sure, we'd love to try it, and that's that.
Here, to mark mine, I'll put mine in the.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, Lauren, talk about honest. Lauren once said in a Patreon review that it tasted like dirty diapers.
Oh yeah, that's well. Don't say.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Okay. So this one is also a Bloodlines, and so these are again. This is under 100 proof. Again, the range they say is 94 to 96 proof. It is the same mash bill.
Okay.
It is also a blend of 6 to 9 years. This is a small batch.
What did you say this proof was?
94 to 96.
Oh, okay. So very similar to what we just tasted.
Right.
Okay.
And the production volume they do 1,500 bottles per batch. So
wow.
That is. So I am assuming once this batch is gone, they are now gonna grab barrels and make another batch. Right. So this is kind of I guess you would call this kind of not quite a limited release, but once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, sure. I want to read something Tom just said. He said, our newest offering is $38.99 as we have listened to Whiskey Tube and blended a pour that is more cost friendly.
Oh, what a great idea.
Awesome.
That's great.
Really smart.
And let me tell you guys, you can get a great bourbon at $30 to $40. That Penelope weeded, we'll do a review soon. We just cracked it last night. We got it for $32 and it is really good.
Delicious.
And you're not going to get the depth and complexity and long finish and any of that stuff.
Very one-noted.
But it's a good bourbon. Like I would be hard pressed to find 2 or 3 more $32 bottles of bourbon that I would drink better.
Yeah.
So it was.
Bob said maybe it was Kentucky Spirit musty.
Oh, yeah, the Kentucky Spirit was musty. You're right, but. Okay, so let's get into this is the Bloodlines small batch.
Drink some water.
And this is $79.99.
Okay.
Is the SRP on this.
This smells different. There's no funk on this. There's no ethanol.
Oh no.
It has a sweet smell.
Ooh.
It smells much better than the first offering.
So Tom, maybe you can let people know in the chat, this $39.98, is this an additional? Is it replacing? Is it same proof? Like, where does it fall in here as far as, would it be a 6th one that's kind of at the low end, or is it replacing one of these? I don't have that info, so maybe you can let us know. So
now I got it. So Brian said, create a 15-year for me that is $40.
How about one of those 15 years that's floating around out there for $2 or $2.50? I'd like one of those. There is a batch of barrels that was like a joint collaboration between Buffalo Trace and Wild Turkey.
Oh.
And they're like starting to hit the market now. They're 15 years old, but the bottles are like $250. Wow. But it's supposed to be incredible.
Okay, so now can I say my impressions yet, or you want me to wait? Okay.
Go ahead.
So now this one, I'm getting like a grassy, earthy flavor in it. It's on the nose, it's sweet, and on the palate, it is not.
It's not sweet. It's peppery. Like it is definitely not.
Are you and I drinking the same thing today?
Yeah, no, but it's like I just said, it's not sweet, but it's like got a peppery note to it. Like it really like lit up my tongue, like black pepper. This one, it gives you a little more a warm, like back of your throat warmth. Like it tastes proofier than number one, even though they're right about the same.
This one is better than sampling number one. Okay. Through Bourbon Outfitter. Oh, sorry. Through Bourbon Outfitter, we're offering the $38.99, the select batch, white label, and private stock black label. Okay. I will tell you upon I'm sorry, just put my hand on my mic. Upon further tasting and giving it a minute to settle in my mouth, that's what she said. The earthy flavor is going away, and I'm getting more of a sweet flavor, but it's not going away a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm still getting that earthy flavor.
This, I think,
but it subsides.
I think this is grassy.
Yes.
Like it's got a little bit of grassiness to it, like a willet.
That's what I said. Are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening to you. I agreed with you. I said, like you said, this is grassy.
Did he say like you said?
I did.
Play the tape.
Yeah. This is grassy. It burns a little more. It's a little peppery to me. It's not quite as sweet. Not
getting the pepper like you said, but the other stuff, yes. It's good. It's good. This one is much better than
we're stepping up. I think it's better. Sure. Yeah. Okay. So that is again. That's the small proof. Batch Bloodlines, 96 proof you put on there, $79.99. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this one, right? This is the order here.
Hold on.
Okay.
So we want the select batch.
110.
Select batch. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So next is the select batch. This has the white label. This is the Morgan Family Select Batch.
Are you asking us if it's a high rye, or are you asking if they have a high rye? Because I'm not tasting any rye in the two samples we just had.
Lou, I can tell you, I have the mash bills here. The first four that we're going to taste are all the same mash bill. It's 78% corn, 13% rye, 9% malted barley, and they are all 6 to 9 years old. So all of the first four are that. Okay. Then the last one. Ooh, we get into some crazy stuff.
You got to click here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's not messing with anything.
Okay. Oh, he was asking if it is. No, I'm not. I don't think any of them are high rye.
No, I think high rye is 20% or more. Hold on.
Okay, we have to fix Brian's computer. Sorry. So here I am, everybody. Hey. No, and you know what, Lou? When there's rye in a bourbon, for me, we've talked about this before. I get a very, very deep tobacco flavor, which turns me off. I like wheated bourbons, but rye is just not for me.
I mean, if it's not a bourbon, you mean high rye?
High rye. Like I don't like the flavor of rye in bourbon.
Okay, so this one, 110 to 113 proof. This one comes in at 111. So
he thought maybe it was rye because of the grassiness and the pepper.
No, they're all 13%, so they're not high rye.
Okay, this one smells really nice.
110 to 113 proof. This one happens to be 111. Again, a blend of 6 to 9 year old barrels. The SRP on this is $99.99.
Okay, so still within the channel's ethos.
This would be within our So, and this is the last three we're going to drink are all part of the Morgan family collection. They're called so. Ooh.
Okay. That is nice. There's no earthy flavor there. It's finishing sweet. It's not burning. I'm not getting any burn on my tongue. It was warm going down. I get a cherry. I'm getting a cherry flavor on that one for sure. Do you know what these are missing for me? The nuttiness that I like in a bourbon. I'm not getting any of that caramel or nut flavor that I typically like.
Yeah, and for me, it's missing that real sweet, deep, rich caramel, like brown sugar. This is sweet.
You guys, is he listening to me today? I don't think he's listening to me at all.
This is better.
It's better.
They are
definitely getting better as they go along, for sure. Brian, you were right, 100%. Brian Fisher, you were right. Clearly, somebody was listening to me tonight. Brian Fabiano was not listening.
Wait, what did you say that I didn't hear?
He said I would like them as they went.
Oh, I heard him say that. I saw him say that.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking in general. You're just not listening to me.
I am listening. Okay. So this one is interesting.
This one is better.
It's better.
It's better.
It's still not hitting the rich notes that I like, especially at the proof, but I think this is, well, it's the best of the three we tried, for sure.
It's missing the big flavors you like in a bourbon.
It's missing depth.
Yeah.
I think.
It's got a nice hug though. I have been struggling to find something that gives me the Kentucky hug over the last couple of weeks. I don't know. When we have a pour, just nothing has been hitting warm going down. And this one kind of hits, but I still, really nothing has hit me in that sweet spot that I really like. And
the more you drink it, you get a little more vanilla. Like you got to take more sips.
I will take more sips for sure. People came after me on one of the videos when I said that everybody likes the Kentucky hug. I should have amended and said, I really like the Kentucky hug. People came after me and said, we don't want that bourbon. Well, guess what? When I'm drinking bourbon, I definitely like that burny feeling. And so far I haven't gotten that to a great extent.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Oh, good night, Rob. It's nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in for a couple minutes.
Okay. Well,
it's okay. It's okay. It's better than the other two for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting better as you drink it.
Yeah. And I didn't catch the vanilla that you said you were catching in there.
It's funny because every one of these that I'm drinking is tastes like something.
But you can't put your finger on it?
I can't. That almost tastes like...
I know what this one tastes like.
Like an Elijah Craig to me. Like Elijah Craig small batch. But
you're not going to like this. It kind of tastes like Robitussin.
Oh.
But I like NyQuil and Robitussin cherry flavor, and this gives me that cherry flavor.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Heck, I put Vicks on my nose to go to yoga the other day because I love that eucalyptus smell. Okay, Lou says, I have a sample of the private stock from my BFF, Alex, and I will have to try it soon, hopefully this weekend. I love that you called Alex your BFF.
Okay.
Alex is Lou's son and also his best friend, and I love that. Brian is my husband, and he's my best friend, too.
Oh. Okay. So next we have the small batch.
Okay.
Small batch is 112 to 120 plus.
Okay,
proof.
now we're talking.
This one happens to be coming in at 111.7.
Okay.
So just under 112.
Give me your glass, please.
Same mash bill.
Okay.
Aged 9 years.
Oh.
So 9 is the youngest bourbon in this one. So that should bode well for it. It's got a little more age on it. The SRP on this is $139. Now we're getting up there, folks.
A little pricey. Pricey.
Nose deeper and darker, big but round invitation to taste. I like how you phrased that. Warm spices, woody earth undertones, showcasing with rich layers of plush stone fruits. Finish is broad and long, never muddled, yet clean and delineated.
The finish is broad and long?
Yeah.
All right. Now, I don't know if you saw what I was doing, B. When you talked about the dark finish, I put it up against color-wise. I compared all my glasses. It is getting darker as we go along, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I didn't drink any water. I want to have some water.
Oh, yeah, me too. I think I did, but I'm going to drink some more. $5 super chat for a non-chill filtered wild turkey rare breed. And we'll spin the wheel at the end. We're also giving away a free.
I would like to win that flight. I would like you to give me that flight.
You've got the flight.
No, let's do that tomorrow for our happy hour.
Okay.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. You like weeded?
I do. That's why I went like this. Ooh. Guess what?
Okay.
Ooh. Brian, we could do, hey.
So
we could do the flight in the hot tub.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This will become a limited release. So this
one that we're
small
having right
batch is going to be a limited release. Okay. Definitely smell a little more ethanol.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of fruity.
Oh. Okay, now. That's much, much better. Much, much better. Thanks, Lou.
I am still getting they've said in every one earthy.
Yes.
I'm still getting like, and I don't know if it's a grassiness or a mustiness. I'm still getting that in all four of these.
Okay, so I think I've come to accept that that's what this is going to offer. Like I'm anticipating the earthy flavor to it now. But if they're all like along the same mash bill.
Well, yeah.
Right? So
and I wonder,
this one is better. It is still, again, now listen to me. It is missing still that caramel, rich, nutty, bourbony flavor that you and I really, really, really do like. This I'm not getting that note, that caramel, like roasty flavor. But this one is much, much better than the other three we've tried so far.
So we said this is Beam's base mash bill, but there's no nuttiness.
No.
Like in Beam is always nutty.
Like the peanut.
Yeah.
Yeah. No peanut in here.
I just okay. Do you know how I've described bourbons as dry?
Mm-hmm.
Like they are not as sweet as I like them. And that's what I'm coming up with here, which incidentally, speaking of limestone, is exactly what I get from Yellowstone too, which is limestone branch distilling. But I get, and I don't mind it. It's just, I don't know. It's just not hitting for me. I like a little more sweetness, rich caramel and stuff. These are different. I will say this: these are different than the profile I usually go for, but these are fine bourbons.
This one is very good, and
this is a good one.
And you are right, Brian. This is drying up my tongue for sure. Like if we were having a very dry red wine, this is I'm feeling the pucker on my tongue, and that is a good thing for me. I love dry red wine. That is my go-to. I don't like sweet wine at all. This is good.
The grassiness is putting me off.
Okay. Wilderness Trail, Rabbit Hole, New Riff, Wild Turkey, Beam are used. Again, only Kentucky juice.
Gotcha.
Okay.
New Riff.
Oaky. Was that for me, Brian? Like that's a flavor that we're looking, that Brian that I like. Mm-hmm. Oaky is for sure. No, Brian Fisher, he wrote Oaky. I was wondering what he was referring to in the chat.
Josh Fritz, good evening.
Hello.
How you doing? Thanks for coming. All right, I'm going to take one more sip of
this.
I'm getting a nice burn back here for sure.
What has happened to my beautiful Kentucky burn? Am I desensitized and I get no burn now? That's kind of rotten. Oh, oaky is dryness for me. Got it. Thank you, Brian. Got it. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Last but not least, this is the private stock. Limestone Farms Premium Straight Bourbon Whiskey Private Stock. 114 to 120. Now this mash bill is crazy. 70% corn, 10% honeyed wheat, 10% honeyed malted barley.
Damn it.
10% distiller's malts.
I need your glass.
This is wheated, no rye.
I wish you didn't say honey because I was going to tell you I smelled honey. I need your glass.
I got it.
Poop.
Okay.
I smell honey right away.
So on this one, it's saying bright plums, dark cherries.
7 times 2.
Earthy olives and herbs. That sounds wild.
Did you
Tom,
say
this is
114? Sir. Did you say?
This is what it says 114 to 120. I believe this is 115.
115. Okay. Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, 115. All right. So no rye in this. It's a wheated bourbon, and it is 8 years old. All right. Palate, sweet cherry, spiced pomegranates. Finish, slow to release your taste buds. Easy and memorable for those rare times. Okay. It should be for rare times.
You know what? Hi, Dave. How's it going?
What's up,
okay.
Dave?
You're never late. We're glad you're here.
We know there's better people streaming than us.
Oh. Okay, wait. Before you say anything, I want you to know, I took a sip of water, but you know how we do this?
Yeah.
When I do that, I'm still getting that grassy flavor in my mouth.
Okay.
And by the way, Dave, I don't care if you're late. I'm just glad you're here.
Okay.
It's very, very sweet. The Renaissance Dan. Thank you. The Renaissance Dan. Dan. Did Kevin give you the Niners card and sample I sent you?
Yes, Danny. Thank you. I've got them, and I've got the sample also. Thank you very much.
Is this Dan
Heisenreiter? Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God. I have such a funny story about Danny, Kevin, Astry, and Brian. When I went to go pick up bourbon for them at Elma one day.
This one,
my God.
This one smells fantastic.
Yes, 100%.
Like fruity, like a rich fruity red wine, like almost. Like this has a very interesting note.
Yes, Bob. Tom Morrow is the Limestone rep, and I didn't know that until Brian introduced him just at the start of this live stream.
Oh boy.
If we have time, I would like to tell that story. I saw Danny here, and I wanted to tell that story about me picking up your Elma pick. Shush, I'm not looking at you.
I just told them what I thought. Like,
oh my God.
I'm not a bullshitter. I'm going to be 100% honest. I would probably buy none of these only because I didn't like the first two. This is kind of at our limit, and we don't really go over 100, Tom. This is ridiculous.
Oh, it's really good.
That is.
Okay. So, I'm going to tell you what.
You're right. It is a total different animal.
Yes. Okay. Finally, we hit the caramel note. There's no grassiness here.
Like it is a real rich vanilla.
Rich. Yes. Oh my God. How much?
There's fruit.
How much was this?
Okay, I didn't say. That's the catch.
We got to say thanks to Dave. Thank you, Dave.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. So shake it up. Like I just did a little spin with it.
Yep.
And got a smokiness coming out of the Glen. Okay, Tom, this one is legit.
It's out of this world.
It is legit.
It's really good. Oh, Elma pick. Y'all in Michigan as well? No, Elma, New York.
Oh yeah, Josh, we have a liquor store, Elma.
Elma, it's with Liquors, an E.
South of Buffalo.
Yep. And, thanks, Brian Fisher.
They just did a Green River pick that I got to go pick up Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna go.
We're gonna have a date. We're gonna go all around Western New York. We have a whole bunch of pickups to do. Then we're going to go to BJ's Wholesale. I want to preface that by saying BJ's Wholesale. And then we're going to go out to lunch because our daughter works on Sundays and our son skis. So we got
the day to ourselves.
Kid free.
So I'm going to Fisher's to get a bottle. I'm going to Haas's to get a bottle. We're going to Elma to get a bottle.
Maybe we'll bop into the Fishers and say hi. I would like to give Deb a hug.
Josh, Elma, they're up south of Buffalo. Nice little liquor store. They are one of the stores in the area that really very rarely misses on a pick. They are really good.
Okay, Brian, this wiped the
hold on, because Bob's asked twice.
I'm sorry.
So Bob, this is the private stock. Okay. This is the private batch. It's 115 proof. It's got a wild mash bill. It's 70% corn, 10% honeyed wheat, 10% honeyed malted barley, and 10% distiller's malt. And it is 8 years old. And here is the catch for us. For you out there, it might not be a catch. Okay. For us, it's a catch, $190.
Oh, fudge. I didn't even pay that much for your George T. Stagg.
However, I am not going to even compare this to George T. Stagg.
No.
I am going to tell you this is a uniquely delicious pour.
It is wonderful. Okay. It wiped the floor with the other four.
Yes.
It eliminated the grassy flavor that was in my mouth. There is no bitterness here. It finishes beautiful. It smells delicious. I still didn't get my Kentucky Hug.
It finishes. No, this does not. It does not drink like it's 115.
It's not hot. It's not hot.
It is. It's got a light touch. I have like chocolate in my mouth afterwards, like
the medicinal
chocolate covered cherries.
The medicinal flavor has gone. Yep. I will give you chocolate covered cherries.
Chocolate covered cherries on this one.
This is really, really, really delicious.
Oh, see, Dave loves it. Of course, Dave has it.
Dave has it. Dave has everything. Okay, I understand the price point as an issue for many. That being said, you can get this bottle at any time without hunting or secondary through Bourbon Outfitter.
Got it.
Yep. Okay.
So and that's great. Like it's nice that you don't have to worry about it getting snatched up and paying $400, $500 for it, for sure.
Now, Bob, I didn't put up your post because your question because Tom just answered it about where you can find it. So you can go to Bourbon Outfitter and then you can pick this up. And then Brian Fisher said, oh my God, my eyes are so bad. I would rather buy one good bottle at that price instead of a bunch of mediocre bottles. You know, I understand that, Bob, for sure.
No,
I do.
That's Brian.
I mean, Brian, I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh, you're going to catch shit for that one. You just called Brian Bob. Now you're going to call Bob Brian? You better not, because you could mean me or Brian.
Who knows who I'm talking to? I'm surrounded with all these men in my life. And I ended that very quickly. Do you see how I weaseled my way out of that one?
You know what? The question totally slipped my mind, but I wanted to see. Victor was in here earlier, Whiskey Panda. Victor, if you are still here, did you try the Old Soul yet? I want to know because he won. He was the one that won it before it was even out.
Man, this one is delicious.
All right, Tom.
This is a random question I'm going to put out 100%. There for the people who are here right now. I have been missing out on the Kentucky Hug. Can anybody recommend something that would give me that nice deep?
That Smoke Eye Hill right back there will give it to you. It will.
No, I just like the way you said it'll give it to me.
You're disgusting.
And you love it. She does. Yes. Oh my God, Bob, that was good. That was good. He said, "Well, she does have a heart on."
Bob, come on.
Come on, it's so good.
Okay, the private stock or private batch or private stock is phenomenal.
Oh my
absolutely
God.
Phenomenal. This is a bourbon. For me, we are always talking about getting a bottle that is unique. You drink a lot of bourbon when you do something like this. And when you get something that has a unique flavor profile, it is refreshing. And when it's a good, unique flavor profile, it's like, whoa, like this is fantastic.
I'm breathing out that delicious, rich note. I can't put my finger on what it actually is.
Oh, put Dave's
I didn't see it. Yeah. Sure.
I'm finishing it.
Okay, that's only because you let me have the whole sample of Kevin A. Strye's.
Oh, the Seal Box Double Oaked, yeah.
Kevin, if you watch this later, I wrote to him last night and told him that was freaking delicious. Delicious. Okay, Dave said, I was gifted that Old Soul bottle from Bourbon School. Thank you, so good. Oh, yay. Now, wait a minute. If Dave is giving it his seal of approval, that's a big deal.
I guess so, yeah. And I hope you're not just bullshitting us, Dave. I feel like you wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
But, yeah, thank you. And
I trust Dave.
I will also say we sent one out to Big Vic, and he said he really enjoyed it as well. So
the flavor of this bourbon is lingering.
Yeah.
It's not going away.
Long finish.
It's really, really good. Can I tell my funny story while we're waiting?
What's your funny story?
Just about going to do the pickup at Elma for you, Danny, and Kevin.
Well, yeah, I don't know what the story is.
Yeah, you actually do. Okay, so on the day that fans of the channel have seen the day that Brian and I went to 2 raffles on the same day, and we were like, it was the day I got the George C. Stagg for Brian right before Christmas. Okay. After that, I had to go all over Western New York to do pickups for people because, where we live down in Fredonia. And so when we go up, there's a group of us that live down here. And so we always try to say, anybody need anything? I'm going up. I'll grab for you. Okay. Mm-hmm. So we get to Elma. Yes. No. I get to Elma, and Brian, Kevin, and Danny all need me to do pickups for them.
Uh-huh.
And they have a rule that you have to email the owner.
Oh, yeah.
To tell him that somebody's coming to pick up in your place, because I understand that some person off the street can come in and say they're picking up your bottle of bourbon, and then you're like, I didn't say that, and now I didn't get my bottle of bourbon, so you could scam the store, right? Okay. So I was like, what am I going to do here? I don't want to. They had Venmo'd me the money for their bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short,
Too late.
I had to FaceTime Danny, and I had to FaceTime Kevin, and I had to FaceTime Brian each to get them all to the even though I had FaceTimed them all, the manager said he needed it in writing. And I understand that too, because after the fact they could say they still didn't. But anyway, it was really funny. I was standing almost in the back room FaceTiming all these guys to do their pickup.
All these gentlemen callers.
Yes. Yes, but anyway, that was my funny story. I was just grateful that I was able to get a hold of everybody and not leave without their bourbon.
So I would probably rank them in the opposite way we tasted them. I think they go exactly like that
way.
The private stock is the best, then the small batch, then the select batch, then the small batch bloodlines, then the Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Honestly, I might even put the Kentucky straight bourbon ahead of the small batch, because I feel like the small batch had more grassiness and this had a little less of that funk. So I'm going to say that I like the straight bourbon, which is the $60 bottle, better. And I would love to try the $40 bottle and see if that kind of lines up with these as well. But I think for us, getting to the really good stuff we're kind of priced out of it for us.
For sure. For us.
And that is not a knock. I mean, we totally understand the economics of a distillery has to, like, when you've got to wait on bourbon to finish, you've got to make money.
Yeah, of course.
And I think most bourbon drinkers and collectors are very cognizant of that and understand, hey, a new upstart or a smaller craft, we're going to have to spend a little more. So that's totally, like, I think everybody's kind of in line with that. I think it just comes down to a personal economic decision for us. Like, I think I wouldn't get into the hundreds, the 139 or the 189, although the 189 is delicious.
It's so good. It's hard. Okay. This is going to sound stupid, but we don't even spend that kind of money on my Village pieces.
No, I know. We don't spend, in all fairness, we don't spend that kind of money on much of anything that we're going to consume. I was getting there. You didn't let me get to that point, but it's a consumable. I do like what he said, and it's like Tom was looking into our background or something. He said, this is a retirement, wedding, birth, or even bottle you break out in Jamaica on vacation.
Does he know?
No, of course not. We went to Jamaica for our 20th anniversary 2 years ago.
Did you say 50th?
I could have used this in Jamaica because all they had was freaking rum and Jim Beam.
Yeah, well, no. We were drinking bourbon. What was it that
we were drinking the 24-year-old rum.
I was not. I was having Dirty Banana.
Did they have Maker's Mark?
No, they had Maker's Mark.
They had Maker's Mark and Jim Beam, and that was it. So we definitely could have used this.
But we still had a wonderful time.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, absolutely. I sincerely appreciate your time review as well as the entertainment this evening. I hope you can make the soft opening when I send the.
Tom,
we would love to. We would love to. That would be awesome.
Don't speak for me. Yes, we'd love to come.
Okay. But this, Tom, you can let the folks there know.
Oh, hell yes.
It's fine bourbon. We really love the private stock.
That would be so fancy if we could be invited to a soft opening.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be fun.
Please. Thank you. Maybe Lauren and Elliot could come to that too. I know some of you don't even think that Lauren really exists.
Yeah, she's here.
She does. I work
and Tom,
with her.
thank you. Good luck to you guys.
Brought her some clothes
thank
today.
you so much, and keep in touch. If you guys have new releases or anything, we'd love to review them.
Brian, should I spin the wheel before people go?
No. Okay. Let's do a couple things. So let's do a last call. Let's do a last call for Super Chat. So if you want a chance for a Wild Turkey Rare Breed non-chill filtered, this is the travel exclusive.
You gotta be careful. Wait, what happens when you put it to the left? Move it to the left. No, the left. No. Where did Marianne go? No.
There. Okay. This travel exclusive, it's a liter. And it's
Brian Fisher. He enjoys a good soft opening.
Gross.
Yes,
okay.
Ralph. I had many dirty bananas when we were in Jamaica. It was friggin' delicious. I drank them poolside in the Excellence Pool.
Excellence Club.
Mm-hmm.
$5 super chat gets you entered. Patreons, you are already entered. We have had quite a few people enter. Thank you all so much. We really appreciate it. I'll reiterate this again. I know I saw other laugh. I'll reiterate this again. All this goes into the channel.
Wow.
You know, Whiskey Tube. What did he say?
No, wait a minute. Sorry. It'll be for content creators and it will be a first of its kind. I have plenty of surprises planned. Look to your emails in the next few days. That is exciting.
All this that you guys donate goes right back into the channel. Whiskey Tube is not a moneymaker.
No.
So anything is appreciated and we like to make sure it's worth your while. So I think this is a bottle that us in Western New York, like all the, like Brian and Ralph and Haas and like Buffalo Lou, all of you can get it. So I would assume that, you know, this is not a big deal to you, but I know that if you don't live near a border, this is a little harder to come by. So if you want to enter a $5 super chat.
Wait a minute. They said I look like a nutcracker.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Josh, we just talked about this. Now, I'm assuming Bruce is the guy who was on with Jason C. Because I did see that interview, and he did say, if you missed it, guys, that this Wild Turkey Rare Breed, so the reason it's an exclusive and they don't just sell it everywhere is because it's got a contract with the duty freeze.
You said duty.
It's contract with the duty freeze because you need to give them something exclusive to get shelf space there. But he did say in that interview that the contract is up and that this will be wide release. He didn't say exactly when, but he did say the contract is up and that they're going to be putting this out as a regular. So it's only an exclusive for a while, but I will tell you guys, we have tried it. The people that are in the chat that are in Western New York have tried it. There is definitely a difference. It is absolutely delicious.
It is
a great
delicious.
Bottle. So,
delicious.
We'll spin the wheel in just a minute.
Oh my God.
Tom, thank you for the samples. Limestone Farms, we'd love to come down and see your place. That would be awesome.
Hell yes.
So we'll look out for that. And
that's
this is a lot of fun. This is the first time we've ever done it. And I hope you're not disappointed that we were honest about our feelings, Tom.
I hope our review of the high-end one was good.
It's still, get out of here. Can't have any more of this.
I hope he feels relieved. Like, that we love the high end so much.
Oh yeah, Ralph. I'm betting it's going to be up around what a wild turkey is now, in the $50 to $60 range for sure. Because that 9-shell filter, guys, is a little less expensive than the rare breed you find in the store.
You just got to find a way to kind of get rid of that grassy knoll.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. Well, also they're distilling their own, so this is the source stuff.
That's right. I understand. Yep.
Okay.
Oof, baby.
So
that is staying.
Put this aside.
It's lingering with me.
It's good. This private stock is delicious. Sure.
Thank you, honey. That's so nice of you.
It's funny because I was like, I don't want to compare it to the George T. Stagg, but what was the biggest flavor note I said of a George T. Stagg? I said the cherry vanilla ice cream.
Yes.
And that's like chocolate covered cherry with vanilla. It is very,
I think I said that the George T. Stagg was a buttercream, right? Like
you got like vanilla buttercream. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel.
Look how sweet my husband is. He gave me, I just want one more little sip and you can finish for real.
Okay. See this? We're fighting over this, Tom. Oh, okay.
All right. I'm going to share my screen. Sorry for my glasses.
All right, so we're going to share the screen. We've got all of our Patreons plus everybody who gave.
My computer just pooped. Okay, here we go.
No, it didn't.
It did for a moment.
No.
I don't have share screen. Oh, present.
There.
Okay. Yeah. Share screen.
$10 per year is antiquated. It is $20 per year, but
my mind is still in the past, and it makes it tough for me to pull the trigger.
And Brian, I'll be really interested to hear your thoughts. You guys are, I think, streaming Tuesday, and you're gonna taste through these. I would love to hear your thoughts about these and see what you think, especially about these the lower on the price line of those. Guys, while Marianne's getting the wheel of names up,
I just was waiting for
if Ahmad could drop our Patreon. We have a Patreon. We only have one tier. It's $5 a month. and you get early access. You get, we do an exclusive video every Friday. It's a mystery box or a cocktail, or sometimes it's behind the scenes. Excuse me.
It's primarily mystery boxes, but yes.
We got Bourbon School glasses, but those are gone. But we are going to get a new batch because we have a couple people. After 3 months, you get a glass.
Yep.
We're going to get something different this time. We got these little Burns drams that were kind of small.
They're so perfect, though.
I would like get something a little fuller size, adult size.
Yeah, but you know what's perfect about them? They're perfect, like 2-ounce pour.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. It's a nice 2-ounce pour. It just feels kind of small.
Someone in the chat to throw a number between 1 and 10 fast in the chat. The first number that comes up wins. So
if there's a mod who could drop our Patreon, we really appreciate it. Also, real quick, if you are not aware, we have a little side project called the Whiskey Six. It's myself, it's us, Bourbon School.
4. Ralph waits for 4. Okay.
It's Bourbon School along with Whiskey Wars, the Bourbon Note, Bourbon Drop, and Bad Axe Bourbon.
Tell them.
That now you're joining?
Yes.
Yeah, Marianne's joining the Whiskey Six.
Tell them why.
Because they want a sassy female.
And so I got invited to be on the Whiskey Six.
But if you can go subscribe to the Whiskey Six, that would be awesome. Our next episode is going to be next Thursday. We were doing Wednesdays. We're going to move to Thursdays at 9. And we're going to have Wade from the Bourbon Hall on.
And now we're going to go every other week.
Is it Bourbon Hall? Yeah, it's Bourbon Hall. Wade from Bourbon Hall is going to be on. So it should be fun. We talk about whiskey, but we talk about a lot of other stuff too. It doesn't get like crazy or political or anything like that.
I won't allow it.
It's just sometimes a spirited discussion. We've got guys with a lot of different interests, so they always kind of throw out a topic, and we're like, okay, let's talk about it. The only one I don't get into a lot is Sean is all about like the rap battles and Drake versus Kendrick Lamar, and I cannot give that any bandwidth. But I just sit and listen while they're talking about that.
What's the rapid? Oh, I get to do a rapid fire because I'm new to the group, and this is my first time. So
it'll be sassy.
Oh hell yes.
Okay, so if anybody can drop that as well, I don't know if we have any mods, but if not, it's called the Whiskey Six. It's on YouTube. Go subscribe.
Ready?
And we're gonna move to 2 times a month instead of 1 time a month. So we're gonna be streaming a little more regularly, and we are hoping to very soon have a pick coming from someplace very desirable.
Do I get to participate in that?
Yes, of course, but we're not going to say who.
No, I won't say. Okay, so Ralph was the first up. He said shuffle 4 times. Here we go. Everybody ready? Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're shuffling. We're spinning. Okay, this is to win the Wild Turkey Non-Chill Filter, and congratulations to
be Baker Drinks. Troy and Laurel. Baker Drinks. Thank you. And I don't know if they don't really. I've never really. They love Wild Turkey too. I'll text Troy and let him know.
Very good. I'm going to stop sharing now.
Congratulations, Troy and Laura. They're one of our Patreons. So, and just so you know, one of the other perks you get as being a Patreon is 1 automatic entry into any of our giveaways on live streams. So, congratulations, Troy and Laura. I'll be sending that out to you very soon.
Oh, I have to spin now for the.
Yeah.
You're doing the
hashtag. Do the hashtag. So, will you look for the hashtag? Like, do a Google search. For like StreamYard hashtag tool. Okay, so guys, we're going to give away a
hashtag generator,
a flight.
I've never done this before. Oh, giveaway tool.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Just 1 second, sorry.
I've never done this before.
Okay.
Okay.
So the crowd is dwindling, and that's okay.
Nope.
But we are going to do. You've got to.
Is it?
No, go up. So go up to your Google search.
Okay.
Do hashtag tool.
Okay. Hashtag tool.
Okay.
Hashtag. Nope.
StreamYard's giveaway tool. Okay. Scroll up.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Stop.
Yep.
Start collecting.
Oh. No.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I have to do this somewhere else.
Yes, but I'm trying to see where. I thought there was a link here for it. Can you keep scrolling?
Yes.
Okay. Keep scrolling.
Sorry, you guys. Okay. Usually Brian does this one. It's totally dead air right now.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Do you want to just take your computer?
Let me see.
Take your computer.
Let me have your computer.
Sure.
Please.
Okay, here we go.
You got to vamp for me, and I'll find it.
Damn it! I could have vamped my whole Elma story. What was the last thing we were talking about?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Okay, so while Brian is looking, okay, I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I can ask about. So I did ask you before, and then I think we got sidetracked.
Here it is.
I'm looking for that wonderful Kentucky hug that I can't seem to find anymore. Somebody said the Smoke Eye Hill. Brian did. Does anybody have any other suggestions that I could try to get that Kentucky hug? Why has it been evading me?
Okay, guys.
Here we go.
We are going to go. Sorry. I'm really sorry about that.
I did pretty good on my vamp.
Okay. We're going to collect the hashtag weeded.
Will you just show
Weeder.
me?
Weeded. Sorry. Hold on.
Hashtag weeded.
I got to edit that. Wow, this is
really terrible.
We're having a tough time tonight.
Okay, you're going to have to show me what you did.
Okay, I will, but
not right now on live air for sure.
Okay, don't put weeder.
No, weeded. Weeded. E-D.
Okay. Save.
Okay, I have one entry.
Okay. Hashtag weeded.
Weeded.
Okay, because this is a
now
weeded.
There's 2 entries. There we go.
Okay, so this is a weeded flight. We're going to give away a 2-ounce sample of the brand new Penelope weeded, a Kings County weeded pick, or Kings Family weeded pick from.
Wait a second, Dave got that Stag 24D. It exists.
I know. You got to let me talk.
Sorry, I asked a question and people are answering it.
No, go ahead.
Go.
I'll wait.
Tom, you have to do a hashtag with the word weeded. Tom, you got to do hashtag weeded. Go.
Okay. So Penelope weeded 2-ounce sample, and that's brand new. King's Family weeded from Bourbon Together. We're going to give you a 2-ounce sample of that. Rebel 10-year weeded. And what was the last one I said? Oh, the Maker's Lost Recipe.
Oh, Lost Recipe. Yep.
So 4 2-ounce samples. A couple that, unless you're in Bourbon Together or you're somewhere where they sell a Lost Recipe, you don't have. So we'll give you a few minutes to.
Dan said, I don't know what's going on, and at this point, I'm afraid to ask. Hashtag weeded.
Yeah, just put hashtag weeded.
You've got to put hashtag weeded without anything else in the comments. So Dan, that was a cute, funny thing you wrote, but you have to go back and write hashtag weeded.
Just hashtag weeded.
And Tom Shanley, you have to do it.
No, he did it. He did it.
There he is. Yeah. Okay, good. All right.
So go ahead and put hashtag weeded. We'll wait a couple more seconds until everybody's in.
Do I share my screen for this?
And you're going to share your screen.
You
for
got
that.
it. Here we go.
All right.
Okay.
Giveaway
tool. I've got it now. There we go.
Okay. So there it is. We've got 9 entries. If anybody wants to enter.
This is free.
Go ahead and do that. 1, 2. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There should be 10. Unless Ralph did it twice. Oh, yeah, Ralph did it twice.
All right, here we go. Ready? We're going to draw. Here we go. Draw. Yeah, Brian.
Brian wins. Brian, I think you have all these.
Oh, shit.
That's okay. So Brian wins the flight. That's awesome. So Buffalo Bourbon enthusiasts, Brian and Deb, I'll just bring this to your house
on Sunday.
How about that? Is it not? It's
this Sunday.
Oh,
we're going to do pickups.
Yep. We're picking up. So awesome, Brian. So I'll bring these to you. I'll drop them off to you.
Brian Fisher spells his with an I. Yeah. This Brian spells it with a Y.
Bourbon School, can you send it to Alan Christensen? I certainly can.
Oh, how nice.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So we will send this, Alan, to you.
Brian Fisher.
Thank you, Brian.
Nice.
That was really nice. Awesome. All right, guys. So that
concludes our live stream.
It is 10:05. It is time for us to go to bed because we got to teach those kiddos in the morning.
Oh, my God. When I woke up from my nap, I was so confused about what day it was. I was like, oh, I don't have school tomorrow. And then I was like, fudge, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
And I have to live stream and I still have to go to school.
You're fine. Okay. So guys, one more time, if you are interested in our Patreon, go check it out. We have a Facebook community, Bourbon School community. I think
I've been doing daily questions for about a month now. It's just to increase engagement. So thank you to everybody who's participating in those questions. I think they're rather fun.
If you are lurking and watching, subscribe to our channel. Go hit that subscribe button. Go subscribe to the Whiskey 6. And our next episode is next Thursday.
Also subscribe to Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts.
Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts. Who else was in here? Whiskey Panda. I don't know if he's from.
Oh, and I think
Stacy was here. 4-Leaf Whiskey. Go subscribe to 4-Leaf Whiskey.
And a shout out to Troy and Laura of Baker Drinks.
Yeah, Baker Drinks. Go subscribe to Baker Drinks because they won our Wild Turkey
And
Rare
that's
Breed.
it. That's all I'm shouting out. I'm done.
I'm done shouting. No more shouting. Tom, thank you again. We appreciate you as well. And there was one more thing I wanted to say, but I can't remember what it is. But thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the subscribes, the likes, the views. We appreciate you all. Until next time, which we don't know when that'll be.
We're random. We just do it when we can.
So
it definitely won't be the 13th because that's our daughter's 18th birthday.
Yep. We're getting old, folks. Have a great weekend. Go check out Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts next week. I believe it's next Tuesday. They're going to do their
review of this.
Review of Limestone Farms. Check that out.
Curious to know if they agree with us.
Yeah, I would like to see what they have to say. And Alan, I'll get those out this weekend. Troy and Laura, same. So take care, everybody. Cheers. Have a great week, and we'll talk soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.